some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days, they outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain.
Hey everybody, I once saw a sign that crossed out whining, and it says no whining zone. I love that because we definitely live in a culture where a lot of people whine a lot. They complain about everything. In the midst of our abundance, you still find people always complaining, always whining about this, Lord, this I don't have, that I don't have, and that is what is typically called complaining or grumbling. But as a Christian, do you know that God has told us even not to complain? Somewhere in Philippians chapter 2, around verse 14, the Apostle Paul now says, as believers we must not grumble, neither must we complain, because we are children of light in the midst of a dark world. And what you begin to see in the Bible is that complaining is indicative of a lack of trust on God. Complaining is indicative of discontentment, that we're not pleased, that we're not happy with the state to which God has placed us. And as you look at the biblical history, you begin to see the children of Israel. One of their main profile while they walked down the wilderness was that they're always complaining. They're always complaining of no water. They provided water. The next minute they complain of no bread. God provides the bread. And God was displeased because of their complaining. And I believe today in our contemporary setting, we too must be careful that we don't join that bandwagon of people who complain, but rather let us be people who are thankful. Because thankfulness shows that no matter what condition that the Lord has placed us, that we are content in that condition. That no matter what state that we find ourselves, that we are content in that state. And I believe that represents, or that shows to you and I, that we are people who truly trust the Lord. People who are willing to yield our life to His sovereign will and to let Him lead us and guide us to wherever He wants us to be. So today, as you begin to go through your day, be careful that you don't whine. Be careful that you don't complain. Just be thankful. God has given you just a little bread today. Be thankful. The same God who supplied your need today is still going to be there tomorrow to meet all your need. So be thankful. And I believe God is glorified in that. I'll see you tomorrow.